Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Perfect. Here's the clicker.
Yes.
Excellent. And I got a place to actually put my beanie too, actually, because I need to hold a beer. Very good beer. My favorite is the Märzenlager, actually. There's more in the fridge. Yeah, so welcome everybody. My name is Sven. I actually do really work for SAP and we really do have an NFT management platform. So we are actually trying to bring NFTs to brands, to big brands, and we really have the capability to create our own collections, bring them on chain, distribute them, and so on. So normally when I go to conferences, I'm not normally speaking at crypto conferences, I first have to convince people about NFTs, right? And then there are those people who actually like NFTs in crypto and there are those people who absolutely hate it. And I tell them it's not about love or hate, it's actually, it has challenges, but it also has good sides. And we need to basically embrace all these different factors and just kind of learn from it. So here, I can't really tell you that, I mean, you're all sold on NFTs, right? You're all sold on crypto. So I'm not going to tell you it's cool, but I want to tell you that it's actually still fucking complicated, to be honest with you. Because who here actually has a wallet? I would assume everybody is able to hold NFTs, right? Now tell me about your mom. Does your mom has a crypto wallet? Does she have NFTs? Does she know how to transact? Is there anyone who told their mom maybe? Okay, so I think it's still complicated. And one of the missions of SAP, or NFT management by SAP, that's how I have to call it now, is really to drive down the level, the adoption, and to increase the adoption, make it as easy as possible to quickly get into NFTs, and then also to connect with the rest of the SAP ecosystem. So let's quickly introduce SAP NFT management. That's the marketing statement, an enterprise-ready, no-code SaaS application for creating, managing, distributing, and claiming Web3 digital assets. And we really try to make it as easy as possible for a brand to log into our system, to create a collection, to find even the NFT image assets, to get hints on the descriptions and the titles, for example, bring it on chain, and then distribute it to your end customers. Those are just 4 things that I want to touch on when it comes to enterprise that I just find super, super important. Because most big brands, most big companies will have a real problem with crypto. If you tell them you need to buy crypto, fund your own wallet to actually mint your first collection, they will just leave. So it's very important that, for example, our customers are able to bring something on chain without owning crypto themselves, at least. Yeah. Then no wallet. So this is really true mostly from an end customer perspective. It sounds stupid, I know, and our end goal is of course to drive people into the Web3 space. You want them to have wallets in the end, but to get started, to get your first NFT, to claim it and call it yours, even though technically in the Web3 sense you don't really own it because it's not a non-custodial wallet, we don't require you to have a wallet. What you do is basically we send you a claim link, you can click the claim button, there's confetti, everybody's happy, and then we teach you about Web3. Then we tell you there's something called Web3 wallets. You can download one, and we, for example, recommend something like Coinbase Wallet or Rainbow that immediately shows you the NFTs. Because I've witnessed this more than once that people recommend MetaMask, for example. People download a MetaMask wallet, and then where are my NFTs? They're gone. Journeys. That's a feature we just recently released in the last 2 weeks, actually. It means that we can now collect multiple NFTs, and as you go along, you will unlock rewards. And that's basically because we think it's really not enough to just own NFTs and see them in your gallery, for example. Most people will ask you, so what else can I do with it? And our answer is journeys. That's how we call it. And it simply means that you can unlock rewards like coupons, like codes, for example, or even content as you collect more NFTs. And that's very important for driving customer engagement for brands. And of course, lastly but not least, we are trying to integrate into the SAP ecosystem. And here I'm not talking about ERP. We had some session before about supply chains and stuff like that, but I'm in the customer experience area. So I'm talking about our marketing solution, Immersis, for example. I'm talking about sales and service, and I'm also talking about commerce. So in the future, you might at some point be able to, or hopefully will be able to actually buy NFTs of our commerce solutions too. All right, so no crypto. What it really means is you don't need crypto from a brand perspective. You can bring your NFT assets, your image assets, and as an NFT online on-chain. And all you need to do is you need to fill out a simple web form. But also from an end customer, there's no crypto involved, even if you want to transfer your NFT. It's all happening behind the scenes from the back end, and we just send your NFT, we transfer the NFT into your wallet in the end. So I think that really is super important, because if you tell people, oh yeah, and if you want to transfer it, you need to buy crypto, then at least 50% is actually out. Yeah? No wallets. So for the brands, we actually create an internal wallet that they never see. And for the end customers, we allow them to claim the NFT without a wallet, and then we offer them the capability to transfer. So at least initially, you don't require a wallet, but in the middle of the process, you can basically upskill yourself and then send it on. Then the journeys again. So it's so important really that you are able to do something real with it. Yeah? So how many times have you actually many people here collected my POAP, for example, which is a cool example for NFTs. And for me, it's super valuable. It's the experience that I had here, basically, and it's fun. But most people will really ask you, why should I collect it? Oh, so I can see it in the app. Yeah, that's not enough for me. So we want people to have a real reward, a real benefit, and that's why we did the journeys. So it really allows you to unlock content, unlock features as you basically progress in your NFT journey. And we're right now getting this ready for OMR in Hamburg, which is, I believe, May 7th and 8th. And at our SAP CX booth, you will be able to see it then for the first time. I also have a small screenshot in the presentation later on. I think this is a good time to take a sip. Excellent beer. Okay, and the final piece that I just wanted to mention again is exactly our SAP integrations now, right? So marketing is a multi-channel marketing solution. It means you can use channels like email, you can use WhatsApp, you can use all kind of web pages, for example, to more or less reach your customers. And now it's as easy as dropping an email to send an NFT to one of your customers. That's what we did with our Immersis integration. And what we're working on is integrating into the commerce solutions and sales and service right now. Okay, now I just very quickly wanted to show you pretty much the old design of our NFT management solution. So after I logged in as a brand, I see all my collections here. And you can see that we did a lot of collections in my little account here. BananaConf, I will drop an NFT in a second, so maybe get your smartphones ready. You see all the, in this case, generated assets, a few more words on that in a second, that people can collect. And of course, these are real assets on the blockchain, so we can also see some benefits here, which is the stuff that you can unlock if you want to collect it. See the token ID. In this case, we use Polygon. Since last Friday, we also support Base. So the NFT that you can actually get in a second will be on Base. And I think finally, I also just quickly wanted to show you how you can then create such a collection. This is a BananaConf collection with just 49 NFTs. And by the way, these 49 NFTs, if it works, it's a little bit of public testing here actually, because it was deployed in a wrong way on Thursday. We got it fixed on Friday, and so maybe this works today. Yeah, but we're not yet a product, so fail fast. Let's try it out. The QR code, you will see that again in a second, and you can then get one of these 49 NFTs if you want. You can here also, it's one of our features, you can just simply upload a CSV file with email addresses, and we'll actually send out the claim links to all these holders, for example. Yeah, and that's our creation screen. So that's all you need: title, description, a token symbol. You need to choose the right chain. In this case, this video was created before last Friday, so we only had Polygon. And you say, okay, I want to create 50 NFTs. This should be the single asset, or you can actually click on the bulk upload to the top right here, and then you can upload a Hashlibs compatible zip file, which has all your unique assets. We also did a POC with GenAI, so I will talk about that in a second. Okay, Now, yeah, scan this QR code, but don't worry. So this will be some load testing, and it's most likely going to fail. Let's see. I'm already starting to sweat. You will have to give us your email address. We'll send you a claim code, a claim link actually to your email address, and then you can start claiming. Once you've claimed, you will see confetti, and hopefully you can then actually transfer it to your own non-custodial wallet. I'm just going to repeat this QR code in every single slide. So if you haven't scanned it yet, you still have some time. Let me talk a bit about our integration with Emarsys during this time. So this is really a super powerful enterprise feature because big brands, they have millions of customers, and only about 5 to 10% will, of course, know even what crypto, NFTs, blockchain, and Web3 is. So in this case here, we made it so simple to drop an NFT, they can just basically add that to their existing marketing mix. They can reach 95% of their customers via email, and some 5% maybe of their customers via NFTs. And that's possible now with our Emarsys integration. Then let me just quickly show you how Journeys looks like right now. It's a relatively simple dashboard, but you can essentially configure a couple of NFT collections that your customers need to collect. And as they reach certain stages, they unlock these rewards. And here you can see, for example, that our user John Doe reached the first milestone and so on. And you can then basically get a little dashboard how well your campaign or your journey is doing. From a user side, it looks like this. In this case, for OMR, you collected 1 out of 9 NFTs, and right now you just unlocked the free coffee reward, which, for example, would be sent via email to you. Okay, yeah, let's see the full screen because it's so nice. Okay, so this is pretty cool here. All these images are generated with a custom model. And we integrate this feature to create a new NFT collection quickly for your marketing, customer engagement / loyalty purposes into NFT management. It's one of the features which is in development right now. And it will essentially allow you to very quickly create a small collection of 50 to 100 NFTs. They will all be unique. And the cool thing about unique collections is that it really sparks customer engagement. So just as hopefully you succeeded in actually collecting one of these NFTs now, you will all have a different NFT. And one NFT is nicer, the other NFT is not so nice, and maybe it didn't work, I'm not sure. It worked, okay, very good, I'm happy. We really found from discussions with our early testing companies and partners, basically, having unique NFTs is worth a lot for your engagement because you compare it, you put it on OpenSea, you trade it, and it just enables a lot of communication, which is exactly what we want to achieve. Yeah, so I should have clicked that earlier, but essentially you give it a prompt, and then you can very quickly generate these pictures. And many of these pictures will be rubbish, to be honest with you, right? Especially if you do something with like people, you get the wrong number of fingers and stuff like that. So you want to sort that out very quickly and not make it part of your collection. But then in the end, you maybe have to invest an hour or so for a collection of 50 NFTs or so. Once you have gotten the NFT and you have transferred the NFT, look into the description. There will be a tiny URL, a small minified URL that when you put that into your browser, you come to NFT Hub. And with NFT Hub, you're able to verify the ownership of your NFT, and you can unlock some content. And the content I simply created for this purpose here is actually an interview with our key backend engineer, Narek, and he will he'll tell you basically about his insights, why he chose Rust for developing the backend and stuff like that. So if you want to unlock that, if you want to try it out, it's probably a feature that will at some point come to NFT management. Just go to that URL and then present your NFT. And that's the video. And that's Narek, our key backend engineer somewhere in the US, I believe. Okay, so what are the Web3 challenges that we see? I've been at the crypto conference, and I thought it's just okay to also tell you what we would like to actually see improving. onboarding, especially wallets, is still a huge issue, right? That's why we're actually staying out of the wallet game. We're pushing this away from us right now. At some point, we might have some third-party wallets, but right now, we still think it's too complicated. And especially as a big corporate, as a brand, to offer these wallets to your customers is actually a legal issue right now. So another thing that we see on Polygon, when I look at my own accounts, is spam. So we also do zero-value marketing NFTs. So they might have some loyalty value if you want, or they might have some personal value for you, but they're essentially dirt cheap. And what I see a lot in my accounts is that I get NFTs that I never asked for, basically, right? And some of course, are scam, and it's a bit dangerous. And what we really desperately need is more utility. So in 2023, I think we've really figured out how to drop NFTs, how to create them, or create and then drop the NFTs. And 2024, we're really focusing on what else can you do with that other than collecting. So we're focusing on utility, unlockable content, redeeming NFTs, and so on. And we need more of that. What's cooking right now? Well, dynamic minting, scratch that, because it might have worked for you. I think it worked. That's actually, that feature got released last Thursday, basically. We're working on more NFT utility. So right now you can essentially get a free coffee that we send you voucher codes via email. We probably work on unlockable content, for example. More integrations with SAP. Our commerce solutions and sales and service is most likely next. And then we will have this Gen AI feature for NFTs. So you'll be able to, also in our final product, to basically generate your NFT collections. They will also help you to create a metadata, because a lot of brands that we go to, they have no clue what should be the description of your NFT. And if you look at the descriptions of a typical POAP, for example, or another style of NFT, they're written in a very special way. And there are prompts available that really help you to get these descriptions done. And yes, ultimately, what we hope to be doing in the next couple of weeks or months, RTI readiness, so release to incubation. At this point, you as a customer will actually be able to really purchase this from SAP and go out to your end customers, because right now all we do is test and evaluation. All right, so NFTs matter to us. That's why we're building our SAP NFT Management solution. Thanks so much for your time. Don't forget to claim your NFT, and if you want, you will not reach me on Telegram, but you will reach me on Farcaster, okay? And tonight at 7 o'clock, if someone doesn't have any plans, we're going to be at the Kelva Spa, I believe. So if you want, join us for a little chit-chat in the sauna, actually. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Sven. That's been incredible. Enjoy listening. I hope everyone claimed their NFTs. If you haven't, you may get another chance. Just ask this man. Come over and ask him questions if you have some.